stranger to the East Indian classical dance arena, 19-year-old Ambay Abhiraj found her passion for the art form at a very young age. She tells us how her journey began.
My parents and I were invited to one of Kumari Sanjay Sukhdeo's annual concerts, and I was about 3 years old, and I spent the entirety of the event dancing in the audience trying to mirror what I was seeing on stage. So that prompted my parents to enroll me in her classes.
Ambay explains the strong connection between her faith and the classical East Indian dance style that she practices.
Odissi dance is strongly tied to Hinduism, and I grew up with a very Hindu background. So that appealed to me as a connection to a religion that my ancestors would have practiced and that I practice as well.
For Ambay, preserving the art form is of paramount importance to her. She explains the significance of the movements and gestures in the Odissi dance style, which she says allows her to pay homage to her ancestors.
Culture and history are tied together, and these things allow us they give us a glimpse of our ancestors' experiences and explain to us why we are the way we are today. So, for example, in Odissi, there's a lot of symbolism with the gestures and the movements. Each hand gesture, for example, this, Adapadmaha, it means flower. And through these movements, the dancer is allowed to tell a story.
Ambay credits her dance instructor for igniting her passion for dance and paving the way for East Indian dancers throughout the years.
Kumari Sanjay Sukhdeo, she's a pioneer in Odissi in Trinidad. She would have been awarded multiple awards, and she's recognized nationally and internationally.
She is thankful for the opportunities granted to her through the NCIC, which allowed her to continue to persevere. She says there is still a lot of misinformation about the art form, and she hopes that with time this can change.
A lot of people perceive Indian dance as just one category, but there's classical dance and non-classical forms, and within classical there are about 8 subsets: Kathak, Odissi, Bharatanatyam, and so forth. They have different techniques and different aspects that make them unique. For example, Kathak is straight and has sharper movements, but Odissi, my dance style, requires more bending movements and has more softer and agile movements.
Ambay shares these words of encouragement for other upcoming dancers.
When the key aspect of your practice and performance is passion, once you love what you do and you disregard others' perception of yourself, dance will be a true form of upliftment in your life.
Ambay hopes her involvement in the art form can inspire others to learn about the history and culture of classical East Indian dance. I am Keisha Marie Charles, giving voice to Generation Next for TTT News.